Jeffrey never learned any skill when he wasn't told to by his boss, his parents, or his teachers. He looked at the others and saw that they are doing the same thing, so he just followed like everybody else. That's why today he also lives a life like everybody else, unfulfilled and miserable. Adonis. Adonis knows that he can easily hire his value in every situation by learning high value skills. Through this, he gets opportunities other people just dream about. He knows that with time and effort, he could literally learn every skill, so he searched for the most valuable ones and learned them. I sat in school. I remember my teacher was like talking to me. It was like this topic of me not working hard in school and shit. I wasn't really interested in it. I was like not even really listening to her. I just sat there. We were like alone in the room. It was like in the break, and she wanted to talk with me, but you probably were in this situation where you just are not interested in what the fuck your teacher's talking to you. It doesn't matter to you. And I always knew like school isn't the way for me. I knew from school I wouldn't gain that much. I always was still directionless. So whilst knowing school isn't the right way, I just didn't know what was the right way. And that's honestly the problem. I didn't do anything at that time. Like, I didn't work hard for school. I didn't know what else I could do. I just thought that I just go to school and then after school I'll do something else. I didn't know what, but I always had like this sense of knowing that I was made for something better. And honestly, I think all men are made for something better. Like school and this whole system is literally just built around us fitting in this system of lawyers, doctors, and shit like this. And that's honestly fucked up if you really think about this. I believe there are so few lawyers, doctors, or all those high degree jobs that you could think about that actually enjoy what they do. They're just working like 50, 60 years until they get retired. And when they get retired, bro, they don't do anything. Maybe they'll do the thing that they truly enjoy. They could have done it from the beginning, bro. They literally could have done it from the beginning, but no one told them to. They were told, okay, go to school, get a degree, maybe go to university and then find a high degree job. Fuck that, bro. Fuck that. That's honestly fucked up. Because in the end, this won't make you fulfilled. So it's really important to get out of this cycle. And we get out of this cycle by raising our value. Because when you raise your value, you can literally do anything and be successful with it. You could be the next Picasso, bro. You just need to learn a few skills that help you to elevate your skills set. Like those, I'm talking about those skills that stack on top so you can be better at what you do. So we truly need to learn new skills, something that we never really got confronted with. Learning skills on our own. We always tended to like get taught something, someone telling us that we should learn this because it might be value somehow. Honestly, I think most things that you get taught in school are literally bullshit, bro. Okay, we need maths, we need to write good and shit, but do we truly need to know like the name of some prince of fucking Africa, bro? Well, sure, if you're truly interested in this theme, in this topic, sure, it's great to learn it because then you could make a career out of it. But in the end, for most of us, this is not the case. So we're literally getting taught bullshit, bro. And we don't get taught like the very important things, especially for men. Finding our purpose, finding what truly is meaningful for us, what a work is that we truly care about, where we truly enjoy going. And I'm not talking about this, yeah, I like the co-workers there and shit. I'm talking about truly enjoying the craft. And that's so uncommon that people truly enjoy their craft. And if this is the case, if there's someone that truly enjoys their craft, they will put so much work in it, isn't it? They will outwork everybody because they just enjoy what they do. It's like a hobby for them. So they get successful. So we need to learn new skills in order to allow us to go after what we truly enjoy and maybe make some money out of it or some other benefit. I can't tell you what your purpose is. You need to find this yourself. But there's a few skills that you can learn that basically help you in every life situation. And the first one is communication. Communication is so fucking important, honestly. You probably know this one guy. If you're like in work, you probably know this one guy that maybe isn't that skillful, but he still gets like a rise, a pay rise or whatever, bro. A new job title. And you might wonder why. Because he can communicate. Honestly, communication is like the most important thing that you need to learn if you're not that good in it. Because most of us, me in the past, bro, I literally couldn't communicate. I was on the phone. It literally took me like 5 minutes to call at the pizzeria to get the courage to call there. It was so uncomfortable for me to do those common interactions with humans. And this literally just resulted from us being so engaged with social media and shit like this. It's honestly, that's the problem, bro. Because in the past, bro, you literally were forced to really communicate with people, to really talk to them. And today we can literally do everything from our phones. We can order food, we can literally order our groceries. We don't truly need to interact with humans anymore. So if you learn the skill of communication, you get such a big advantage, bro. I guarantee you this will be the most valuable skill that you can learn, and it really is important. It will help you not only in business, also in relationships, and literally every situation of your life. If you can't communicate, you will always be behind. So there's one really good book I would recommend you to read, and it's called How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. That's a really good book. He goes through all these psychological aspects of communication and shit like this. But actually, this won't help you that much. I've read this book like 2 times and still I wasn't like really able to communicate. Because in the end, you know all this stuff, but it won't help you if you don't have the courage to talk to people. So we tend to just read things. We just read things and then we don't implement it because we haven't got the courage. What actually will help you more than reading any book is just doing it. You know, like the basics, bro. When you're like more advanced, obviously you can read these books and they will elevate your progress. But for the first thing that you should do is like literally go out and talk. I literally went out and talked to people that I don't know for an hour every single day for a straight year. Imagine how uncomfortable this is. You just walk, bro. I was literally just walking. So I intentionally got out walking and then I forced myself to talk to people. I would tell them anything, bro. It's like majorly cringe. For the first few months, I literally just said hello, and it helped. It literally helped because I still got this. I got this uncomfortable feeling a little bit off. So then it took me a while to go to the next step and literally get into a conversation with them. It was like always nonsense, I'll be honest with you, but it was so uncomfortable and this got me out of my comfort zone. I had the courage to do it, so I got better at it. I got better and better and better until I literally got a job where I needed to talk to people like 24/7. I used to sell um like contracts for internet, bro. But honestly, this was like an elevation of my progress, bro. I was forced to talk to those people in order to make money. And that's honestly what I needed. I needed like this little push for me to get out of myself because I was so locked up in myself that I didn't really knew who I was. I would consider myself today as an extrovert, bro. My whole life, like probably not even my whole life, but the last like 7, 8 years or maybe more, I literally thought that I was an introvert. I didn't talk really. But the difference between being an introvert and being an extrovert is actually that you enjoy talking to people. It elevates your energy. And as I was forced to talk to more people, actually it elevated my energy. It made me like hyped up. I want to do more. You get in this social flow where you just talk to anybody. So this is literally a actionable step. You should go out. Go out for an hour today, tomorrow, and the next few months, bro. And just talk to people. You might start with just saying hello, bro. That's fine. It's better than not talking at all. Because that way you will get out of your comfort zone. But don't get trapped by just saying hello. I was in that stage where it was like pretty comfortable with just saying hello, bro. Obviously, It honestly took me a few months. But then you get to the stage where you're like comfortable with saying hello, so you don't really need to go out for this, bro. So you need to go to the next step, and that's inducing conversations. The best thing you can do to get into a conversation is literally just ask a question. It can be nonsense, bro, honestly. So the next thing is your willpower. Willpower is also very important for you to conquer your goals. Because most people, most young men actually lack willpower. Willpower is basically you resisting your desires and doing the things that you don't really want to do. As with communication, I didn't really want to go out and talk to those people. But I still did it because I had the willpower to do so. So we can literally train our willpower. There are a few practices. You can, first of all, resist your desires intentionally. Maybe you're addicted to eating sugar. You probably are, bro. If you're eating sugar at all, you probably are addicted. This is like majorly addicted. I recognize this. Bro, when you got off eating sugar and then you eat one sweet, you will instantly get this urge to get more. So, lay your favorite sweet, your favorite candy, bro, lay it in front of you and literally just stare at it. Get a pen and a paper and then journal what you feel, what you think. You might get a tingling in your stomach and shit like this. Just journal what you think. What does it do to you? And then the desire goes away. This feeling goes away, and then you just lay it away. And the next day you come back and you do the same thing over and over again. It will go lower and lower and lower, and then you might need to go to a new desire because you've broken this desire. So it's really important for us to get willpower because most people, as I said, only go through this system where they get told to do the things. But when you now go after something that is truly meaningful, you probably need to do it for yourself. There's no one telling you that you need to do X and Y. You might be in a situation where you lay in your bed and you don't truly need to wake up, but you need to wake up for yourself. That's not a boss to tell you you need to wake up. You need to be your own boss. And that's honestly why you need willpower. Because without willpower, you won't be able to do it. You will always stay in that bed. You will always stay under the warm blanket. Because it's uncomfortable to get out some days. But you still need to do it. You still need to do it. The next thing is your memory. Most people literally fucked up their memory, bro. I was in school. I went to school again, honestly. And I was on self improvement. And I realized how fucked up the memory of so many people are. And that's only because of the habits they indulge in watching YouTube, Netflix, Instagram, TikTok, all those short form content like YouTube shorts and shit like this. You'll literally have a less fuck, bro, what was the word? You have a less attention span than a fucking goldfish, bro. A goldfish has a longer attention span than you have. Because of all this shit, bro. And it's so easy to get out of this, and it's truly valuable. Because now you don't need to read the book 10 times to get everything out of it. You don't need to watch this content 10 times, bro. It's so important for you to memorize things. So how can we train our memory? It's pretty easy. And it basically is all about cutting out things. At least mostly. Because, as I said, we indulge in doing all those bad habits like TikTok, YouTube, YouTube Shorts especially. You can watch long form informational content, that's fine, bro. Like those 2 hour podcasts and shit. But actually, those short form content is just bad for you. Instagram and shit like this, bro. It lowers your attention span, and what this does is actually you can't pay attention. Obviously, you can't pay attention to what you are reading right now, so how should you memorize it? Actually, you could do like some practices for memory and shit, but I believe that you will have the greatest benefit when you just cut out these things. And another thing is meditation. Meditation will actually also higher your memory because you now have this mental clarity. The next thing is your focus. Also, a very, very, very valuable thing because most people can't focus. Also, it's like an reoccurring pattern here. All those skills, most people don't have them, and that's why they're so valuable. And those skills are also just influenced by us overindulging in those social media things. Focus, bro. Focus is so important. We don't have focus anymore. As I said, this is also about our attention span. We can't pay attention, we can't focus on a thing more than 10 seconds, bro. It's fucked up. The superior entrepreneurs can literally focus for hours, bro. They get in a flow state and then they just work for hours, bro. And then their attention might drop a little bit. Then they make a short break and they get back to work. There are a few hacks to actually higher your focus, but you first of all, again, need to cut out social media things. But with focus, not only social media, it's also about eating carbs, eating sugar, drinking alcohol, and all those things that you put in your body. Your diet should honestly just be meat, vegetables, fruits, and nuts, and eggs. That's it, bro. That's it. So when you now eat like a cheeseburger at McDonald's, bro, what's inside of there? Shit, bro. It's honestly highly processed food, sugar, and all this shitty stuff, bro. It's not even meat what's in there, bro. That's fucked up, and people literally eat that. I wouldn't even give this to my dog, bro. So it's really important what you put in your body because carbs and sugar and highly processed food give you this brain fog. And if you have brain fog, you just can't really focus. It's almost impossible for you to focus when you have this brain fog of all the things that you eat, that you put in your body, bro. From alcohol, it literally takes 2 weeks for your mind to recover. For 2 weeks, your mind is like shit. Straight up garbage, bro. So it's really important to do those things. As I said, get a new diet, bro. You're probably eating shitty things right now. If on the ingredient list of some food there are more than 5 ingredients, you shouldn't eat it. I would even go as far as you only should eat things that you produce yourself. And by producing yourself, I don't mean you plant the vegetables and kill the animals yourself and shit. But I mean that you shouldn't buy ready to eat foods and shit like this. You should cook for yourself and know what exactly is in there. Because that's the only way how you can really eat healthy. Eat something that is truly good for your body and mind. Also, another tip that you can do for focus is not eating in your work hours. So stay fasted until you are done with those high intensity focus periods of your daily schedule. So at least for me, I do my work in the morning hours. Then I eat at like 1 p.m. Then I go to sport and eat again, and my last meal is like at 5 p.m. Actually, a bit earlier because the sun sets at that time, bro. So stay fasted. It will elevate your focus because when you are eating, it just makes you tired. You're getting tired of eating. You probably have eaten something that is like this big meal, and then you just wanted to go to sleep. We don't want this. Another thing to elevate your focus is setting up your environment to focus. What I mean by this is when you sit on your desk in the morning, everything should be ready. You shouldn't need to get up and get a glass of water. It should already stand on your desk. You shouldn't need to stand up for your working hours, for the focus hours. You can stand up, and you should actually stand up in your breaks. Stand up, move a little bit, get a new water and shit like this. But while you're in this flow state, if you've never heard of flow state, is just you having no thoughts, being totally engaged with the thing that you're doing right now. So when you're in this flow state, there shouldn't be anything that could get you out of it. And that takes you just setting up your environment to focus. And actually, there is also another hack, bro. We're quite done with focus, bro. Just hold on for a minute. How to get in a flow state? It's pretty easy, bro. It's pretty easy. You just focus on your work. Look at this one point. You can like pinch your eyes. Look at this one thing, and then your mind might wander. You just go back. And this will happen like 20, 50 times, and then you get in this flow state. You won't even really recognize it. It's just you having no thoughts, being totally engaged in this present moment. So the last thing, the fifth skill that you need to learn is courage. Courage is so important. All great men only got great because they had courage. Every single man that you think about right now is a great man only got in his position because he had the courage to do it, to do something that no one else did. And that's what it comes down to, because we all want these things that so few people want, but we are not willing to do the things that so many people won't do. And that's like the joke about it, bro. You want to get extraordinary things, but you don't want to do extraordinary things, bro, honestly. In order to achieve extraordinary, you need to do extraordinary. It's common sense, isn't it? Everybody does the ordinary, bro. And that's why everybody gets the ordinary. And now we need to build up the courage to really do the things that nobody else does. Because that's the only way how we can get what everybody else doesn't get. Most of the time, the things that you should do will actually scare you. They will scare you, bro. I actually recognized something. There's a pattern to it. Actually, we are afraid of some things, and those things are probably the right things to do. Because if you truly think about it, I'll give you an example. You're probably not that afraid of jumping out of your window. Because that's not the thing that you should do. You're always just afraid of the things that you should do, actually. There are some exceptions, yeah, bro. But most of the time, actually, the things that you are afraid of are actually the things that you should do. And what sets you apart from everybody else is that you really take the courage and do those things. Because most people actually know they should do this. They know they should do this, but they don't do it because they are too afraid. I was there, you was there, we all are there sometimes. But what sets us apart is that we don't quit. We don't quit and we just take the courage to just do it, bro. It might take you some time. You might try it 100 times. And it might work at the 101st time. At the 101st time, you finally have the courage to do it, to just go for it. And that's honestly a great thing. Because now you can get a great man. You'll get better than anybody else. You'll go into history, honestly, bro. All great men in history only got there because they had the courage to do it. And actually, this will make you fulfilled. As a man, we need this challenge. We need to go out of our comfort zone. We need to live on our edge. Our edge is just our fear. We need to know our fears and then literally do them. But don't do them like try hard, like do them with full consciousness. Because you might find yourself just wanting to push through, just wanting to get it done. And that's actually the same thing as not doing it. You're still trying to run away from your fear. That's not what we want. We want to be fully conscious in those situations of our fear. Be truly conscious about how it feels and shit. Being in this moment. We don't want to push through just to get it done because we won't get any benefit of it. So be truly conscious. Pop your chest out. Breathe fully, bro. Breathe fully. Breathe in your belly. And then just do it. Without your mind already being done with it. We want to be in the situation. We really want to listen to what these situations tell us. You'll feel a lot better. It actually will make you happy somehow, bro. So yeah, if you want my personal help with this topic or basically any topic of self-improvement in general, I'll have a link in the description. You can just click on it. We'll have a brief call and I see how exactly I can help you. Until then, I got one more thing that I need to tell you. I currently have struggle uploading. I'm at a friend's right now, so I can upload like 2 videos. But I hope I'll get a solution until Friday. I'm already working on it. I hope I get a solution until Friday. I might get like this cube with mobile internet, bro. Yeah. I hope I'll get it until Friday. If not, the very last appointment will be 1st of December, because then I will for sure have internet, bro. It just is a struggle right now. I'm at a new apartment and the internet is just from 1st December. I fucked up there. But yeah, I hope I can give you more content on Friday, bro. Until then, have a good one. Mwah.